Welcome to Star Bios, the podcast where we delve into the fascinating lives of Hollywood's most iconic stars. I'm your host, Casey Gold, and today we're shining the spotlight on a true legend of the silent era, the incomparable Buster Keaton. With his signature deadpan expression and unparalleled physical comedy skills, Keaton has left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. As we explore his remarkable life, you'll discover that behind the stoic facade lay a complex and intriguing individual, shaped by a unique blend of experiences, influences, and passions. Born on October 4, 1895, in Piqua, Kansas, Buster Keaton's early life was marked by a nomadic existence, traveling from town to town with his parents, Joe and Myra Keaton. The family's colorful medicine show, which often featured Buster as a miniature version of his dad, complete with a tiny top hat and a mischievous grin, would become a defining aspect of his childhood. As they traversed the country, the Keatons performed in small towns, cities, and even rural areas, introducing Buster to a diverse array of people, cultures, and environments. This early exposure to the world of entertainment would prove instrumental in shaping Buster's future, as he learned the ins and outs of show business from a very young age. As the Keaton family traveled, they often found themselves in the midst of significant historical events. In 1898, during the Spanish-American War, the Keatons performed for troops stationed in Florida, giving Buster a unique glimpse into the realities of war and its impact on American society. He witnessed firsthand the camaraderie and resilience of the soldiers, as well as the hardships and challenges they faced. These early experiences would later influence his approach to comedy, as he often incorporated themes of perseverance and adaptability into his films. The Keatons' performances for the troops also instilled in Buster a sense of purpose and responsibility, as he saw how entertainment could bring joy and relief to people in difficult circumstances. Buster's childhood was also marked by a series of accidents and injuries, which would become a hallmark of his future career. At the age of 18 months, he survived a brutal tornado that destroyed the family's hotel in Missouri, an event that his father would later joke had given Buster his nickname, as a friend remarked, "He's a real Buster!" This near-death experience, combined with his parents' emphasis on physical comedy and resilience, instilled in Buster a sense of fearlessness and a willingness to push himself to the limits of human endurance. As he grew older, Buster would often take risks and challenge himself physically, honing his skills as a performer and developing a reputation for being one of the most daring comedians of his time. Growing up, Buster was heavily influenced by the world of vaudeville, where he watched in awe as performers like Harry Houdini and the Marx Brothers honed their craft. He would often sneak backstage to meet the performers, learning about their techniques and gaining insights into the art of entertainment. The Keaton family's travels took them to New York City, where Buster attended public school and began to develop his skills as a performer. He would often sneak into local theaters to watch rehearsals and learn from the actors, observing how they brought characters to life and crafted compelling stories. These experiences not only deepened his appreciation for the performing arts, but also instilled in him a strong work ethic and dedication to his craft. As the years passed, Buster's parents began to incorporate him more prominently into their act, teaching him how to take falls, perform acrobatic stunts, and develop his unique brand of physical comedy. By the time he was a teenager, Buster had become an integral part of the Keaton family's vaudeville show, earning a reputation as a daring and talented young performer. His parents' guidance and support were instrumental in shaping his skills, but Buster also brought his own creativity and innovation to the stage. He would often experiment with new ideas and techniques, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in physical comedy. The Keaton family's vaudeville show was a true spectacle, featuring a diverse range of acts, from music and dance to acrobatics and comedy. Buster's performances were always a highlight, as he would dazzle audiences with his agility, timing, and fearlessness. As he honed his craft, Buster began to develop a distinct persona, one that blended his natural charisma with a deadpan expression and an unwavering commitment to physical comedy. This persona would eventually become iconic, earning him the nickname, the Great Stone Face, and cementing his place as one of the most beloved comedians of the silent era. As the 1910s dawned, Buster Keaton's career began to gain momentum, with his family's vaudeville show continuing to thrill audiences across the United States. The smell of popcorn and sweat-filled theaters filled the air as Keaton's parents, Joe and Myra, honed their craft, passing on their expertise to their young son. In 1917, Keaton met Roscoe "Fatty" Arbuckle, a comedian and filmmaker who would become a mentor and close friend, at the famous Orpheum Theater in Los Angeles. Arbuckle, impressed by Keaton's physical comedy skills, which he had developed through years of performing in his family's show, invited him to join his film company, Comique Film Corporation, as a co-star and gag writer. This collaboration marked the beginning of Keaton's journey in the world of cinema, with his first film appearance in Arbuckle's The Butcher Boy on April 23, 1917. The film's success was a testament to Keaton's unique talent, which blended perfectly with Arbuckle's comedic style. Over the next few years, Keaton worked tirelessly alongside Arbuckle, appearing in numerous short films, including The Rough House and Goodnight Nurse. These early films showcased Keaton's deadpan expression, which would become his trademark, and his fearless approach to physical comedy, earning him recognition as a rising star in the film industry. As Keaton's confidence grew, so did his creative input, with him contributing to the writing and directing of several comique films. He spent hours observing Arbuckle's direction, learning the intricacies of filmmaking, and developing his own unique style. The duo's partnership flourished, producing some of the most iconic comedies of the silent era. Keaton's experiences during this period not only shaped his craft, but also influenced his worldview, as he began to appreciate the importance of perseverance, creativity, and taking calculated risks. In 1920, Keaton embarked on his first solo venture, forming his own production company, Buster Keaton Productions, with the support of his brother-in-law, Joseph Schenck. This marked a significant milestone in Keaton's career, as he took complete creative control, writing, directing, and starring in his own films. The decision to go solo was not taken lightly, as Keaton had to navigate the challenges of producing, financing, and distributing his own films. However, with Schenck's guidance and his own determination, Keaton successfully produced his first film, The High Sign, which premiered on February 18, 1921. Throughout the 1920s, Keaton's production company churned out some of the most iconic comedies of the silent era, including 1 Week, September 1, 1920, The Playhouse, October 10, 1921, and Cops, March 11, 1922. These films solidified Keaton's reputation as a master of physical comedy, with his daredevil stunts and ingenious gags leaving audiences in awe. As one critic noted, Keaton's comedies are not just funny, they are also beautifully constructed, with a precision and attention to detail that is unmatched in the industry. The success of these films can be attributed to Keaton's meticulous planning, his ability to balance humor with storytelling, and his willingness to push the boundaries of what was possible on screen. One notable example of Keaton's innovative filmmaking style was his use of location shooting, as seen in The Electric House, October 16, 1922. This film, shot on location at the University of Southern California, showcased Keaton's ability to blend humor with clever storytelling, as he played a hapless homeowner whose attempts to install electricity in his house result in chaos. The film's success can be attributed to Keaton's willingness to take risks and experiment with new techniques, such as using real locations and incorporating everyday objects into his gags. As Keaton's star continued to rise, he began to attract the attention of other prominent filmmakers, including Harold Lloyd and Charlie Chaplin. The three comedians would often meet to discuss their craft, sharing ideas and techniques that would influence the development of comedy in the years to come. These gatherings, which took place at Chaplin's mansion or Lloyd's studio, were a testament to the camaraderie and mutual respect among these comedic giants. This camaraderie was evident when Keaton appeared as a guest star in Lloyd's Safety Last, April 1, 1923, with the two comedians engaging in a hilarious sequence of physical antics that showcased their chemistry on screen. In 1923, Keaton released one of his most beloved films, Our Hospitality, November 19, 1923, a comedy epic that showcased his mastery of storytelling and visual gags. The film, set in the antebellum South, follows Keaton's character as he navigates a series of misadventures while traveling by train to visit his fiancée. With its intricate plot, memorable characters, and stunning visuals, Our Hospitality cemented Keaton's status as a master filmmaker. The film's success can be attributed to Keaton's meticulous attention to detail, his ability to balance humor with pathos, and his willingness to experiment with new techniques, such as using title cards and incorporating historical references into his narrative. As the Roaring Twenties drew to a close, Buster Keaton's career was at its zenith, with films like The Cameraman, 1928, and Spite Marriage, 1929, cementing his reputation as the master of silent comedy. These movies showcased his unique blend of physical humor, clever plot twists, and endearing everyman persona, which had captivated audiences worldwide. The iconic image of Keaton's stoic face, juxtaposed with his agile body, navigating treacherous landscapes and outlandish situations, became an indelible part of the cinematic landscape. However, with the advent of sound and film, Keaton's star began to wane as he struggled to adapt to the new technology. The sudden shift from silent films to talkies left many actors, including Keaton, feeling uncertain about their place in the industry. Despite this, he continued to work tirelessly, appearing in numerous films throughout the 1930s, including What? No Beer? 1933, and The Invader, 1935. These movies, although not as highly acclaimed as his earlier works, still showcased Keaton's remarkable physical abilities and unwavering dedication to his craft. As the decade progressed, Keaton faced significant challenges, both personally and professionally. His marriage to Natalie Talmadge, a former actress and sister of Norma Talmadge, ended in divorce, and he struggled with financial difficulties due to the decline of his film career. Nevertheless, Keaton persevered, relying on his resourcefulness and determination to navigate these turbulent times. In the 1940s, Keaton's career experienced a resurgence of sorts, as he began to appear in films with other comedians, such as the Marx Brothers and Abbott and Costello. These collaborations not only revitalized his film career but also allowed him to connect with a new generation of comedic talent. He also started to work in television, making guest appearances on various shows and even starring in his own series, The Buster Keaton Show, 1950. This foray into television marked a significant turning point in Keaton's career, as he adapted to the changing landscape of entertainment and continued to innovate as a performer. As Keaton himself once said, "I'm a filmmaker, not an actor," reflecting his passion for the craft of filmmaking and his willingness to adapt to changing times. This statement highlights Keaton's unique perspective on his role in the entertainment industry, emphasizing his commitment to the art of storytelling and his desire to push boundaries as a creative force. Throughout the 1950s and 1960s, Keaton continued to work in film and television, appearing in a wide range of projects, from industrial shorts to feature films. He also began to receive recognition for his contributions to the art of comedy, including a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, 1960, and an honorary Academy Award, 1959. These accolades served as a testament to Keaton's enduring influence on the world of comedy, with film critic and historian Leonard Maltin noting, "Buster Keaton's influence on comedy is immeasurable, and his films continue to delight audiences around the world." As Keaton navigated his later years, he faced various health problems, including cancer and heart disease. Despite these challenges, he remained committed to his craft, continuing to work on projects that brought him joy and creative fulfillment. His dedication to his art was a testament to his unyielding passion and perseverance. Keaton passed away on February 1, 1966, at the age of 70, leaving behind a legacy as one of the greatest comedians of all time. As his biographer Rudy Blesch wrote, "Keaton's comedy is not just about laughter, it's about the human condition, with all its complexities and contradictions." This poignant assessment captures the essence of Keaton's comedic genius, which continues to inspire and captivate audiences today. Today, Buster Keaton is remembered as a pioneer of silent comedy, a master of physical humor, and a true artist of the film medium. His films continue to inspire new generations of comedians, filmmakers, and audiences around the world. Comedian and actor Jim Carrey has often spoken about the profound influence Keaton has had on his own work, saying, "Buster Keaton is my hero, a man who risked life and limb to make us laugh, and whose legacy continues to inspire me to this day." His unwavering dedication to his craft, his innovative approach to comedy, and his ability to connect with audiences across generations have cemented his place as one of the most beloved and enduring figures in entertainment history. That's all for today's Star Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Casey Gold reminding you to keep shooting for the stars.